Alrighty, we are back to it, ladies and gentlemen. And we are now heading into Redridge Mountains. Quite a lovely little place that is infested with knolls and orcs, and we want that to not be the case anymore. Also features one of my favorite quest lines from the Cataclysm revamp. They got rid of the Legend of Stalvin quest, which was absolutely phenomenal. If you've not had the chance, I would recommend doing one of two things. I would recommend playing vanilla World of Warcraft. If you can just download the classic launcher if you already have a WoW subscription and play Alliance just up to being able to do that quest. It starts in Duskwood. It starts in Darkshire. It starts over here. You just want to be able to do that quest. It takes you all over the world, as many quests did back in those days. But it is so worth it. And if you don't have the time or can't be bothered to play Classic, I know that's kind of a rough sell for people that are more used to the way WoW is now. Then go look up Noble. I can never really figure out which way I'm supposed to be pronouncing his name. He does excellent lore videos. I absolutely love watching his stuff because he picks up on things that even that I don't. I was about to say that even I don't, but he is a master of the craft. And he did an entire video on the original Legend of Stalvin quest chain. And it is wonderful. If you don't want to level yourself in Classic, or if you're just completely anti-Alliance, whatever, definitely check out his video. It is worth the watch. But since I can't do the original Legend of Stalvin quest, at least I have the ability to do the Rambo quests. And I will point those out when we get to them. For now, we need to kill some knolls and steal their battle plans. The knolls want to attack Redridge, and we would rather they didn't do that. Or I guess they want to attack Lakeshire, which is the town just over these hills. It's over there. Either way, whatever they are trying to attack, we would prefer they not do that. Though this does also have one of the more tedious quests in this zone, in the Franks and Beans quest, where they want us to gather meat from these different animals, and hopefully I get lucky this time. Hopefully I get a little bit of that streamer luck, even though I'm not really streaming at the moment. And we'll be able to collect the meats that we need without having to just drive ourselves absolutely crazy. Come here, you. Get down. Don't run away from me. Down here. I remember doing this before, and it just did not want to drop for me. It was very sad. Where did I kill that spider? Come here, you. All right. This is going okay so far. Get down here. I'm tired of your shit, Condor. There. I thought that was a silver vein, but no, it's just a paladin. A dwarf paladin on a charger. So we got to grab ourselves some spider eyes. We got all the condor giblets that we need. Well, we just need some spider eyes, one more spider eye, and then a couple of pigs, and we'll be good there. Okay, come here. Come join the party. Did run a couple of Burning Crusade dungeons to get our level a little higher, so we're at 24. We are actually into the part where the game slows down just a little bit. Can I see my target here? There he is. Jesus, he was far away. Come here, you. The game's going to slow down for a couple levels, and then it's going to pick back up in double time. Yeah, Redridge Strength Leg. Doesn't matter. I already have all of those that I really can have. Just kind of one of the quirks with the new Paladin is this is going to slow down by quite a bit, and then once I start getting the AoE talents, it will rapidly pick back up. So we're kind of pigeonholed into being mostly a single target attacker, at least at first, and it's all right in the very beginning. Like the kill speed is definitely better than protection, and I'm sure the kill speed stays higher than prot, but they're definitely closer together in this level range here. And then once we get closer to 30 and we start picking up some of the other talents, it gets a little ridiculous. Because absolutely everything that we're doing is hitting multiple targets. For some reason, I thought the other attack plan that we needed to grab was back here, but no, it is up on this little ridge here. This is also where we might find some more Piggly Wigglies, so we can get that. No dragon on top of the mountain right now? Nope. Alright. Alright, so we got all of those, and now we just gotta go kill some pigs. So we'll murk a couple of these pieces of walking bacon. And we'll be done our little intro sequence here. Apologies for the keyboard clicks. That's the one downside to doing these videos live instead of recording after the fact. But at least when I'm doing it live, I find it's much more engaging, not just for me, because I'm not sitting here watching the video and trying to think of things to talk about over it, but also just like, ooh, you know, there's something there. Like, you get that in the moment reaction. that's, much more genuine. And we'll see what ends up happening. Because I'm recording the audio, recording the video, splicing them all together, and adding in like a title and cute little things like that. I might go ahead and try and limit these videos to be about half an hour or so. Make them slightly more palatable. So if people get, half an hour for lunch, you can watch an episode there. But, we'll see. We'll see how that ends up playing out. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. And that brings us to friendly with the guild, which is fine. Load this up. We will take... for right now, we're going to take this one. Grab that. We don't really need more self-healing at the moment. The only concern that I really have is that by limiting the videos to half an hour, certain zones later on will become like 6 and 10 part things. Maybe not quite that extreme, but certain zones will absolutely get up there in the episode count. But that is what it is. I guess that would just sort of be more content because it would be spread out over more videos. Doing these is an excellent source of just a little bit of bonus experience and money. So may as well come in here and knock this poor girl's rabbits out. There we go. An extra 3,500 experience almost. Not too shabby. We are 5 levels away from getting flying, which is awesome. The first quest we're going to do here, instead of running in there, we're going to run over here onto these docks. And we got to go hop in and find a necklace. That necklace can be anywhere in this water, but really you just want to aim for the glowing pile of mud. Zoom in a little bit so we can actually see what the hell we're doing here. That guy, we'll grab this guy, get over here. Oh, right. Now that can reset. Right. I forgot exactly what that talent did. So now, whenever I smack them with my big holy hammer, since Final Verdict is no longer just a slash, it now makes that hammer appear, which is funny as hell to watch, in my opinion. It has a chance to reset the cooldown on Hammer of Wrath and make that Hammer of Wrath usable on any target, regardless of its current health pool. Such a wonderful thing. There's a free 4,300 experience, pretty much, for just jumping in the water. Go kill some Murlocs. Heroes Call for Duskwood. We'll pick that up, even though we're not heading there yet. We'll turn in Parker's report. Grab that. And Threat to the Kingdom. We'll complete that. And now we go grab... You know what? First thing I think we're going to do is kill a big old mean piggy. Open this up and just sell our trash real quick. that is an add-on called Scrap. It's a very wonderful add-on. It will automatically sell, I believe, the first 8 gray items in your inventory, and then if you click the button, it'll sell the next 8, and then that way you can always buy them back if you need to. There are other options for that, like Leatrix Plus. The reason I'm not using that, even though I believe I have it installed and updated, is it will also, unless I disable it, automatically accept and turn in quests. And just in case anyone wants to stop and read the quests, you can pause the video while I'm over them and you can see what exactly is going on. Like, she just wants me to kill Belly Grub because he's eating her crops. And fuck that pig. So we go over, we smack the pig around a little bit until he stops doing that. Now, I will say this zone is visually bugged the fuck out. So this dude just sleeping in the middle of the road, there's actually supposed to be a boulder on top of him, and all these guys are trying to move the boulder. But as you can see, with the visual glitch here, it just looks kind of silly. They're all just kind of swaying around him. But there is an actual point to that. It's just that this has been broken for quite a while now. So we come over here, we got to kill some murlocs. Luckily we have our underwater mounts, so we can go a little bit faster here. There's a corpse over there. There's a rare spawn that could be here, but he is not. And sadly, it looks like somebody just recently cleared all this out because that island is usually full of murlocs. That's one of the downsides of cross-realm play, which has many downsides and no upsides that I have ever come across. I get it, you want the world to feel very full, but like, nothing annoys me more than seeing, a group of 5 druids or 10 druids just running around multi-boxing, and they are just stealing all the herb or mining nodes, and you can't get to them, and they're not even from your server. At least now multiple people can hit the same nodes, but drives me up an absolute fucking wall, just having to wait for respawns, and it's not even people on my server making me wait. It's oh god, we need the world to feel full, so we're gonna smash these 15 servers together. And now, instead of only having to fight 3 people for spawns, because no one else on your server is really leveling at the moment, you have to fight everybody for spawns, because we're just going to make all the servers play together. It's gotten marginally better with the way that they've done multi-tagging recently, but I've always been completely against cross-platform or cross-server. It is just no good. I've been against that ever since they started battle groups. Being able to queue up and you were fighting other people from your server, that was pretty cool. And then when it became battle groups, and every server that I played on got lumped in with at least one non-English speaking server. So suddenly, like, trying to communicate and make make plans, like especially when you were in a battleground that like kind of required some coordination, and you really couldn't because half the team was speaking one language and half the team was speaking another. Definitely got
Be careful.
irksome. And then the same, like when you were trying to run dungeons and you're, trying to explain like, okay, we just, we want to trap this one or whatever. We're going to pick up Avenging Wrath here. And they just, it's just not clicking. Although nothing will ever be as infuriating as there was a guild that gained a lot of infamy with me and with my brother and I. And I don't know what language their server primarily spoke. They might have been on a, primarily English-speaking server. I don't remember. I just remember the guild name. And that guild was Ronin 47. And if anyone from Ronin 47 sees this, just know that you were hated. You were hated with every fiber of our goddamn beings. Ronin 47 would have members who would queue up as healers and then proceed to attempt to bandage people, not actually cast healing spells. Just everything they did was scientifically designed to piss people off. I don't know if it was a guild of trolls or what, but holy shit, when we saw their name pop up in a random dungeon, man, that was it. We were like, that's it. We are in for a bad time. So, if anyone from Ronin 47 is seeing this, just know that we hated you. And you are still talked of. And it's never in a fond way. It's always something to the effect of, what was the name of that guild of invalids that we would randomly get grouped with? Oh, do you mean Ronin 47? Yeah, those idiots. Fuck. Now, my brother hasn't touched retail WoW in, God, a decade? I think he dropped out at the beginning of Cataclysm, maybe towards the middle or end of Cataclysm. I don't think he ever made it into Mists of Pandaria. So it's been quite a while since my brother played, and still just anytime WoW comes up, hey, remember Ronin 47?
I need to get closer.
If you could hear that thud, that was the sound of my nicotine falling onto the floor. Where do you think you're going? I do have the quest to kill this dude in here. Alright, cool. So we'll finish off the knolls, and that will probably do it for this part of the adventure. If I stick with the half-hour theme, Redridge will probably be 3 episodes or so. But it'll at least make make the file sizes a bit more manageable, which will be a very good thing. Because that was the only downside, was working with like hour-long footage. Although I did finally figure out how to zoom in the timeline on in my video editing software. Like I said, you know, baby steps. We'll figure this out. We'll take it a little at a time. I have a few friends that are pretty into art and graphic design. So who knows? Maybe I'll get an actual title card. Wouldn't that be something? Holy shit, I'm a real boy. Down, boy. Grab this, grab this. Then we just gotta make our way out of here. Go kill Yowler. We'll move the invisible rock. And then that's usually where I have to log out and back in anyway, because the giant that we're going to use to move the rock doesn't like to leave us alone afterwards. Used to be that he would, you know, pull the rock off the guy and, you want me to throw it on the bridge? Like, no, not the bridge. We just finished fixing the bridge, you asshole. I do want to step in here real quick and see if... No chest. No chest. Okay. Because from the days of Classic WoW, which is something I did rather enjoy, was in Classic, like, they were still building this bridge. They were still building Sentinel Hill in Westfall. And so getting to see, like, hey, Sentinel Hill, you know, is a fully fleshed out village now. And then the Defias immediately just burn it the fuck to the ground. Or this bridge finally being completed and you rescue the guy trapped under the boulder, and the giant just being big and dumb is like, you want me to throw it on the bridge? Everyone's like, no, what are you doing? Just really, really good continuity like that. So there's Yowler. Now we just got to go find this this giant. Yeah, that giant. Here we grab control of this guy. Got him. Hop on our mount. Run these away. There's ore over there, but that's quite all right. There will be plenty of ore. Just hop down here. And then once we get close, is he going to? Nope, he's not even going to pick it up and do the thing anymore. But he is just going to continue to follow me around.
Be careful.
Isn't that lovely? And yeah, and it gets very annoying because he is just kind of completely in the way.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. For the Alliance.
Both of these are one-handed. That's fine. There we go, level 27. And now we get the first quest for the Rambo series. Judgment now has 2 charges. I believe is what I'm after here. Or I can go with the attack speed. Hammer of Wrath has an extra charge. No. Attack speed. Consecration. I think I want the attack speed just because it'll open up Blade of Justice earlier. Yeah. And then next level we grab the thing where Blade of Justice hits everybody. And that'll be awesome. So we'll pop into here. That way we can log out and get rid of this damn giant. So that will do it for part 1 of Redridge Mountains. We've gone in, we've defeated the knolls, we've defeated the other knolls. Sorry, it took me a second there. I thought for some reason that these were different people. We've discovered some orc involvement, and now we are going to go enlist the help of a soldier from maybe the Second War, maybe the Third War. I forget which war he was canonically part of. But that will do it here. I will see everyone next time.